Back with us on the SportsMax Zone, speaking on his podcast, The Shop. Lebron James has been musing about the two players he would want to perform alongside before he retires from the game. The first player is his son, Bronny, a junior in high school. The second, Warriors superstar, Steph Curry.
Who you want to play with?
In today's game, but Steph Curry.
Yeah, that's the one.
Steph Curry is the one that I want to play with, for sure, in today's game. All time, it's crazy, man. I love Scottie Pippen, bro.
Really?
Yeah, Scottie was like, I mean, obviously MJ was crazy, cold. Kobe would have been another one. But, like, Scottie Pippen and Penny Hardaway was, like, my two, because I seen myself in them. Same how Asia just said what she just said. Like, I saw myself in Pippen and Penny, tall guards, point forward, get everybody involved, defend all type of positions. But, like, right now, it's Steph.
Why Steph?
Man, I love everything about that guy. And that mother,
Lethal.
Lethal, man. When he get out his car, you better guard him right from the moment he pulls up to the arena. As soon as he get out of his car, you better guard him.
Oh, start guard him.
Yeah, better guard him. Man, you might want to guard him when he get out of the bed.
The parking deck.
Swear to God.
He's serious.
He's serious.
Please guard him soon. He got the car. Don't let him touch that.
Obviously,
I love Luka. He's my favorite.
Luka Cole. Luka.
LeBron Unfiltered, we had to do some filtering there. Now, Curry was asked about LeBron's comment.
Uh-oh. You hear what your boy said?
Who, my boy?
Take a listen.
Who else you want to play with?
In today's game, Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Steph Curry is the one that I want to play with.
Oh, shit.
The chef. You know what? Hey, he might want to play with you next weekend now.
That is phenomenal. When did he say that? Was that on the shop?
Yeah, I guess the latest one, yeah.
No. Well, we got his wish, so he's the captain. He's picked me the last two All-Star games, so I don't know if that suffices, but I'm good right now.
How's that make you feel, though?
Good right now. I mean, whenever you get the interest or curiosity of what it would be like to play with, arguably, MVP kind of caliber dude like he is, and one greatest of all time. Cool. Like, it's amazing.
Right.
We all can live in that fantasy world, though.
So, I was asked by the producers to ask the team if Curry is passing up on the opportunity to play alongside LeBron.
No, not at all. And many people I saw, of course I had to go to social media to see what they had to say. And a lot of people were saying that they felt as if Steph Curry was being disrespectful. And I actually disagree. I don't think it's any of those. I actually think Steph Curry is just being who he is. He was actually very modest. He said, it's phenomenal or fantastic. I can't remember the exact word that he used. To actually be considered in such a manner. But you have to remember, Steph Curry belongs to a team right now, Georgia and Lance, that is doing well. And I get the sense that he just didn't want to upset his team members. He was just I think he was actually being more respectful to his team and saying, like, okay, well, we're okay right now. But because, remember, they wanted to challenge for the title, for the NBA title. So I think he didn't want to upset the equilibrium in his camp. So what he said was the politically correct answer.
Yeah, my first question, though, would it have been the first time he heard that? Was he caught off guard with the...
Yeah, he would have heard that for the first time.
He would have heard it for the first time. So yeah, the first thing I detect is a little bit of difficulty from his standpoint as to how to address this, because it probably caught him by surprise. I think it caught him by surprise, and he wasn't exactly sure how to answer. I agree with you, Mariah. I think he was in a delicate position that he didn't want to sound too overawed by that prospect, especially that the Golden State Warriors are in the middle of fighting for a championship.
And what his teammates would think.
Yeah, and LeBron isn't. So I think he did his best to try avoid addressing it directly. But I didn't get the feeling that he was disrespecting LeBron. I think a lot of LeBron fans would feel that way, because LeBron is LeBron. Curry should have, been drooling over an opportunity to play with LeBron. I guess that's how some people would take it. And if you look at it that way, you may feel there was some disrespect there. I didn't think so.
Well, what are facts? Fact is, Curry is playing on a better team than LeBron is right now. Fact. Curry's team is working to win a championship.
That's right.
And doing well.
LeBron's team is
out.
thinking about holidays.
Yes.
Right? LeBron isn't the force he once was. Fact. Another fact. Right? Insofar as it upsetting his teammates, even if he said, yeah, I want to play with LeBron, I don't think that would have any impact on the teammates, because which teammates knows they put out of joint by Steph saying he wanted to play with a man who some people rate, many people rate as the best of all time. I mean, nobody could. It's not as if he's trying to. He was expressing a desire to play with a lesser player. So it would cause. So people start saying, you don't want to play with me. You want to play with that guy. That guy isn't good. I mean, if it's LeBron, it's LeBron. But that's a small point. The big point is this, though. The big point is this. Steph Curry, more than one, not wanting to put his teammates' noses out of joint. It is the media circus that he killed dead by his response. He didn't want journalists and the talking heads to be speculating for the rest of the postseason and the summer and everything. Will Steph go to Lakers? Will LeBron go to the Warriors? Blah, 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 because this is what LeBron said, this is what Steph said. That's what he wanted to kill more than anything else, because we know the 24-hour rolling news cycle of speculation and what ifs and this man said that and my sources tell me this. He didn't want all that nonsense around his name and his basketball team. So I think he was very diplomatic.
I know, but do you think that LeBron was very smart in his answer? And the fact that he said that, now the news is not about the Lakers and how terrible, their terrible exit. The lake now is about, will LeBron go to the Golden State Warriors?
No, whatever LeBron does can't kill the fact that the Lakers not making the playoffs.
I know,
because get what?
But it is in the headline, is the point I'm making.
No, but that's just for today. Tomorrow we won't be talking about Steph and playing with LeBron. Tomorrow we'll be talking about the playoffs not having the Lakers. But the point I'm making is this. For every night that basketball is played, Mariah, from now until the finals, people will be talking about the Lakers not making the playoffs. At every stage, people will be saying, oh, where is LeBron? The TV people who put on the games, the Lakers are the most watched NBA team in the league, by far. They have the biggest following worldwide, themselves and the Knicks. I mean, the Knicks, but anyway, that's another story for another time. Right? So the fact is that he would always be the headliner. This story is just for today.
No, I agree, but I just wouldn't put it past him that this wasn't like a stunt, you know?
No, this is just for today. I guarantee you, Mariah, this time, next week, you will be talking about Steph and LeBron.
Well, he'll say something else on his podcast and we'll be talking about that.
People, the fans will be talking about the league. Yeah. All right, you're going to get a flavor of that in the interactive segment today when you hear what the fans have to say about the Lakers missing the playoffs. So this is just for today.
Yeah.
The enduring story will be the Lakers failing with LeBron in the team.
And the other thing is the
LeBron
response as well was a little labored. He wasn't sure what to answer.
Yeah.
He wasn't sure what his answer would have been. So he too, in my opinion, was caught.
To the extent he put his son in. Yeah. And so he wants to play with his son.
Yeah. It was impromptu. Remember, there was well, what I get from this podcast is that, you know, it's just putting him in his element and just having a conversation with him. So it's not like pre-planned.
Yeah. But he did seem. He did seem at a bit of a stretch to come up with a present name.
With a name.
Yeah, he did, and then he came up with Curry, which I guess is solid. Yeah,
a good pick.
Yes, it's solid. Yeah.
All right, before we leave, we have the scores of the games played on Wednesday.
We have the Mavericks, the Nets, the Celtics, Hawks, Jazz, and Clippers all securing wins. Well, still to come, horse racing fans, we're fast approaching that time of the show when Lance will present another edition of At the Track. And we continue to witness some sizzling action from the National Stadium in Kingston ahead of the boys' 800-meter prelims and the 400-meter finals. Track and field expert Ricardo Chambers will give us the latest from the Issa Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Athletics Championship. But after the break, Tiger Woods now back on the greens for his 24th Masters appearance. The five-time champion on the prowl for his 6th green jacket. Stay with us, more SportsMax Zone after the break.
Keep watching SportsMax on YouTube for live and exciting sports. Subscribe to SportsMax on cable and download the SportsMax app to watch anytime, anywhere.